Hi all, in this session we are going to learn about Vnet Peering. Here we can learn what is Vnet Peering, how we are going to connect two virtual networks with the help of Vnet Peering, how we are going to make communication between two VMs which are in the two different virtual networks with the help of Vnet Peering. Everything we are going to discuss in detail and I am going to show it to you in a practical manner as well. Let us quickly understand what do you mean by VNet peering. Here in simple terminology I can say VNet peering is nothing but connecting of two virtual networks. Here let us see the diagram. Assume you have two different VNets are there in your account. VNet 1, VNet 2. If you want to establish the communication between these two different VNets, you are going to use VNet peering. Generally, if you are going to create the resources inside of subnet, assume here right now you have VNet 1 and inside of the VNet you have one subnet and inside of the subnet you are going to create multiple Azure resources. Here assume you are going to create 5 VMs. These 5 VMs by default will be able to communicate with each other because of these all are in same VNet only. Here my requirement has been changed. I want to establish the communication between the VM which is in the VNet 1 with the VM which is in the VNet 2. Is that possible? Yes, obviously it is possible. With the help of the VNet peering, I am going to connect these two VNets. Then what will happen? These two VNets comes under one VNet. Means whatever the resources which I am going to create inside of these two VNets by default will be able to communicate with each other. I am going to show it to you in a practical manner guys, then you will have some kind of better understanding what exactly the flow is. Okay, and come down and I am going to turn off this. Fine. So here quickly I am going to log into the Azure portal. So just click on resource group, which is the first and foremost thing which I need to create. If I want to create any resource, just click on create. I am going to name it as RG1. Here I am going to select the region as Australia East. Click on review plus create and click on create. It is going to create resource group. Once the resource group has been successfully done, and here I need to create the virtual network. Here click on create. As per the diagram, I am going to implement the lab guys. So here I am going to create the VNet 1 and the address space is 10.1.0.0/16. Here I am going to select the resource group as RG1 and I am going to set the name of VNet is VNet 1. I am going to select the region Australia East only where my resource group has been created. Just click on next, leave as it is default. Just click on next. Here I am going to make 10.1.0.0/16. Here it is going to create 65,536 IP address. This is the address space which I am going to create. Here inside of this address space I am going to create subnets. By default one default subnet will be created. If you want to change the name of the default subnet, you can. I am going to make it as subnet 1. And here where the series starts from 10.1.0.0 to 10.1.255. In this range I will get the IPs. Just click on save and click on review plus create. It is going to validate your virtual network and just click on create. It is going to initialize the deployment. It will take some time to get it done. In the meanwhile, I am going to create one more virtual network. The name of the virtual network is VNet 2. Here again click on the virtual network, click on create. Here you need to select the resource group name is RG1 and name is VNet 2. Here I am going to create one more network. The name of the virtual network is VNet 2. Just click on next, click on next. Here I am going to select different address space, because of the two address space are same, then it is going to overlap each other. Then we are not able to establish the communication between these two VNets, because of these two virtual networks have the same address space. So that's why while we creating or design any network, we need to make sure no overlapping address spaces are there. Here that's why VNet 1 I just taken 10.1.0.0./16. Here in VNet 2 I am going to take 10.2.0.0/16, and here I am going to change name. I am going to change the name of default subnet as subnet 2. Just click on save without doing anything. Just click on review plus create. It is going to validate, and once the validation has been passed, just click on create. It is going to create one more VNet. Here, just go to resource. The VNet 1 has been successfully created, and go to home. Yes, click on the virtual networks. Right now, I have one VNet. The name of the VNet is VNet 1, and the VNet 2 is in the progress. So it is also has been created. Just click on refresh. Here, right now, the two VNets has been created, and I have the resource group RG1. Inside of the resource group RG1, I have two virtual networks. The name is VNet 1 and VNet 2. Inside of the VNet 1, I have one subnet. The name of the subnet is subnet 1. Inside of the subnet 2, means inside of the VNet 2, I have one subnet. The name of the subnet is subnet 2. Here what I will do, I am going to create the virtual machines. Here, go to home, click on virtual machine, click on create Azure virtual machines. Here, just click on the RG1, and I'm going to name as VM1, and I'm going to select the Australia East, and no infrastructure redundancy required, standard security type, and I'm going to select the image as Windows Server 2009 data center, and I need to set dev tester 928. I am going to set the password for the VM. Here I am going to allow the ports. HTTP by default I am going to allow all the ports. So just click on disks, networking. So here I am going to create inside of which virtual network, VNet 1, and the subnet name is subnet 1. Here I am going to enable the public IP. Okay, as the NIC security creep is okay, basic, that's okay. Just click on review plus create, and once the validation has been successfully passed, just click on create. In the similar way, I am going to create one more VM. The deployment of VM1 is in progress. In the meanwhile, what I will do, I am going to create one more virtual machine in the VNet 2. So just click on create. Here I am going to select the region 1, means RG1 resource group name. Here I am going to define the name of the VM as VM2, and no infrastructure redundancy required, and I am going to select the standard security type and Windows 2019 okay as it is. Dev tester 928. I am going to define the password here. If the both passwords are matched, then only the green tuck mark will appear. Here I am going to allow all the ports, and click on next. Next. Here I am going to create this VM2 in the virtual network 2. In the virtual network 2, what is the default subnet which we have right now? Subnet 2 is the default subnet. This is the one and only subnet which we have in virtual network 2. So just click on review plus create. It is going to validate your infrastructure settings. Once the validation has been successfully passed, just click on create. It is going to create the virtual machine with the name VM2 in virtual network 2, means VNet 2, So here it is going to take some time. So in the meanwhile, what I will do, I am going to log on to the VM1. Just click on connect, connect, download the RDP file, open the file, click on connect. It is asking me to pass the password. I am going to set the password. Yes, click on OK. Then I will be able to connect to the VM1 which I had been created in the VNet1. So here the VM2 is still in progress. It is going to take some time. So until the VM2 has been created, so we will be connecting to the VM1 with the help of the RDP protocol. Guys, for Windows mission, we are going to use the RDP protocol in order to take the mission remotely. For Linux mission, we are going to use SSH in order to take the mission remotely. Okay, right now I am in VM1. Okay, just go to the deployment. Yes, the VM2 has been successfully created and currently it is in the running state. Here it is showing that the VM2 virtual machine agent status is not ready. Okay, fine. Just go to here. Um, Go to home. Go to virtual machines. Just check. Here the currently the VM2 is in running state only. So just click on the VM2. Here you need to check. So here the VM1 is in the VNet1. The VM2 is in the VNet2. Is there any communication between these? No. Here there is no communication between these two VMs because of these two VMs are in two different virtual networks. Suppose if you see here, what is the IP address of VM2? 10.2.0.4. So if I try to ping, okay, but before pinging, you need to done what? Firewall.cpl. Okay, no worries. CMD command prompt ping 10 dot what is the IP? 10 dot 2.0.4. 2.0.4. It will pinging or not? Obviously no, because of up to now we didn't had me established the Vnet Peering. So it is going to show it as request timed out, means it is not able to communicate with the mission. From VM1 I cannot be able to communicate with the VM2. Here I just want to establish the communication between them. How? With the help of Vnet Peering. Where I can be able to get the option? Go to virtual networks, go to VNet1, and instead of the VNet1 you have the settings. Come down here, you have the option peerings. Just click on peering. Right now you don't have any peerings. Just click on add, and here VNet1 to VNet2. VNet1 to VNet2. Peering link name is VNet1 to VNet2, and here I am going to select with the virtual network deployment model as a resource manager only. The subscription is pay as you go, and the virtual network I am going to connect is virtual network 2. Suppose if you select this virtual network 1, it is denied because of connecting to the self network is not allowed. Is it showing or not? A virtual network cannot be paired with the self. Means from VNet, which VNet I want to create or I want to pair. I just want to pair with the VNet2. So that's why you need to select the VNet2. And here the reverse ping. VNet2 to VNet1. Here click on add. So it is going to take some time in order to establish the communication between these two virtual networks. So once it has been done, it will show some kind of notification. Your peering connection has been successful. Yes. Here guys, if you click on the peering option, it is showing the peering state is connected and the peering sync status is fully synchronized. So here from right now from this mission, if I try to access the mission, then it need to be ping. Just a moment. Just now it has been established now. It will take some time, but sure it is going to allow you. Means you will be able to ping the IP address. Here maybe due to because of something in maybe sometimes the firewall is going to block firewall.cpl. Here I am going to turn off the firewall. Sometimes it is going to okay in the VM2 as well. So I just want to connect to the VM2 as well. Just click on connect, download RTP file, open, connect. Okay, what happened? Just go to home, check whether the virtual network VM2 is running or not. Yes, the VM2 is in the running state only. So again I try to connect, click on connect, download RTP file, just open the file, click on connect. Yes, it is. Yes, it's need to be connected. Just click on S, then you will be able to connect to the VM2 right now. You just need to disable the firewall.cpl option because of sometimes because of the firewall it cannot be able to get the response. In the meanwhile, what I will do again, I will try the same. Again, it is showing request timed out. So, but coming to the VNet 2, so VM2 is still in the loading state only. It will take some time to get it loaded. Fine. It is getting loaded. So firewall.cpl. So here I am going to turn off the same in this mission as well. So right now the firewall setting has been successfully turned off on these two missions. So here I just want to try. Again, yes. Right now the mission is pinging or not? Yes, it has been pinged. And if I want to check from VM2, the VM1 is pinging or not. So I'm going to checking. So go to VM1. So what is the VM1 IP? 10.1.04. So I'm going to log into the VM2. Go to CMD 10 dot sorry ping 10.1.0.4. Check whether it will be pinging or not. Yes, right now I can be able to ping the VM2 from VM1. At the same time I can be able to ping the VM1 from VM2. Both the possibilities I have. In this way we are going to establish the communication between VMs which are in the two different virtual networks with the help of VNet peering. So this is the concept about VNet peering, guys. Okay. So if you are going to connect the VNets in the same region, will be called as normal VNet peering. If you are going to connect the VNets which are the two different regions, that will be called as global VNet peering. In this way, we are going to implement the VNet peering concept in Azure. Okay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. So once you done the activity, what the thing you need to done? Simply you need to delete the resource group. So delete, copy, because of otherwise the Azure is going to charge you lot. So okay guys, this is all about, and you guys enjoy the session, and I hope. So if you like my, if you love my video, then please comment, and if you have any queries, just please put in the comment section. Accordingly, whenever I free, I am going to revert to your queries, and please subscribe and share with your friends. If you love my videos, then I will come up you with the next session with the new topic. Until signing off, thank you. Bye bye.